Hello all. Today we're going to read for our selection from church tradition some of the hymns from the great feast of the church that we celebrated yesterday on September 8th. This is the first of the 12 great feasts of the church year, and appropriately its theme is the birth of the Lord's Mother, of the Virgin Mary. We call it the Feast of the Nativity of the Theotokos, which is a fancy way of saying it's a celebration of the birth of the Mother of God, which is also the beginning of Christ's work of salvation, since it was through her that he came into the world. We'll start with what's called the dismissal hymn, or in Greek the apolitikion. It's sort of the theme song of the day. It reads, "Your nativity, O Theotokos, imparted joy to the entire earth, for out of you has risen the Son of Righteousness, Christ our God. He nullified the curse, and instead gave his blessing, and, causing death to be neutralized, he granted us eternal life." And it's a hymn, so we should sing it too. It goes, "Your nativity, O Theotokos, imparted joy to the entire earth, for out of you has risen the Son of Righteousness, Christ our God. He nullified the curse, and instead gave his blessing, and causing death to be neutralized, he granted us eternal life." Now after that hymn, in the matins, the orthros, the sunrise service, there are a few hymns that are sung together with some psalm readings. So we'll read a few of those. "Shout, O David, and declare, what oath did God swear to you?" And he, David, answers, "What he swore, behold, he also has fulfilled. For he has given the virgin as the fruit of my loins. From her has Christ, the new Adam and fashioner, been born, as it is written, to be king on my throne. And he whose reign is unshakable is reigning today and forevermore. The barren woman bears the Theotokos, the nourisher of our life." And another one, "Unto us is born today Mary, the child of God, as the branch from Jesse's root, and as the fruit of David's loins. And all creation is recreated and deified. O heaven and earth, rejoice in unison, sing praises unto her, all you Gentile clans. Joachim is exultant, and Anna is keeping festival, crying out, the barren woman bears the Theotokos, the nourisher of our life." And then one final hymn. It's the kontakion for the day. "Both Joachim and Anna, from their sterility's stigma, and Adam and Eve from their mortality's ruin, have been set free, O Immaculate Maid, by your holy nativity. For this do your people hold celebration, redeemed from the guilt of transgression, as they cry to you, the barren one bears the Theotokos, the nourisher of our life." Now, there are a lot of different themes that we are talking about in these hymns. We talk a lot about Jesus because he is the reason why Mary's birth is important. With her birth, the preparation for his coming into the world, which has been in process for thousands of years, is finally complete. We talk about childlessness turning into the joy of having children, as we saw on Monday with Hannah and the birth of her son Samuel. And we talk about King David, the good king, and the birth of a descendant of his to sit on his throne and establish not just a good kingdom, but a perfect kingdom over heaven and earth. We talk a lot about life coming out of death, of plentiful fertility coming out of barrenness and sterility, and joy coming out of sorrow, and of redemption in place of judgment and sin coming unexpectedly. It is a wonderful feast and a beautiful celebration for the simple reason that it is the celebration of the good news of the gospel. God has not abandoned us. He is with us even now. So remember the date of the feast of the birth of the Virgin Mary, the Nativity of the Theotokos, September 8th, the first feast of the church year and the beginning of our salvation. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you all. I will see you on Friday.